I'm smart enough to see the writing on the wall and dumb enough to bang my head against that wall. My mom did not raise a whiz kid, and being born in West Virginia codifies that fact. But I have enough gray matter to understand something is rotten in Denmark, or in this case, the White House. And I am dumb enough to try to convince you guys and girls in West Virginia and surrounding states, coal and rust belt refugees, that you are pissing up a road, cheering on a president who is out of control, who suffers from delusion of grandeur. You are contributing to the dismantling of America's shining light by continuing your blind support of a demagogue. I can't keep butting my hard head against your hard heads, trying to convince you to understand the entire presidential mess. If you are not convinced, of the mess, bring your chihuahua or your scruffy little barking dog, or run next door and get Grandma's Tweety Bird and bring them to your smartphone. These Trumpeteers might just have an open mind. If the president once had these traits, honesty, fairness, kindness, courage, camaraderie, compassion, humility, generosity, and modesty, he pooped them into his first Pampers and had his rear end wiped with Greed's soft tissues. Is this a president, a person you want your children to emulate? I have counted 24 plus happenings that suspiciously tie this president to Vladimir Putin and Russia. You may honor the president's recklessness, but his Russian comrades do not honor you, your spouse, or your kids. Russia is hell-bent to pull down all the benefits that are afforded you by the most powerful country in the world. You may think it is okay to have your champion win an election by any crooked means. It's not a football game. The crooked means in this case is the Russian interference into the 2016 election and subsequently see him cheered on by the Russian president. If the president is not removed from office, interference will happen again in the 2020 election. Foreign interference in the White House causes irreparable damage to the nation and will happen again if you continue to support this president's mismanagement of his oath and office. He has corrupted the honor of the presidency. To my thinking, the president should resign and spare the country the toil and tribulation of an impeachment trial. But we know he will not do something as honorable as taking one for the country. West Virginians, coal miners, gas frackers, Rust Belt casualties across the nation should read the evidence of this man's betrayal of his presidential oath concerning the Ukraine and his obstruction of a congressional investigation, and become responsible Americans rather than blind mice following a piper blowing a demagogue's flute on a crooked